Alright, so we had to end the stream, but we had it back. We're back up and running. Yeah, so timing glitches just pretty much had us forced to do a restart. Cryptic is now out. Alright, well, we're retrying take two. And we're off and away. Looks like Red Fire, just like before, is up in the P3. This time ahead of Beatnik. Now we have 17 in this race. Well, that's gone. So Cryptic is now eliminated from the event. So Cryptic is out. The Chiller once again back on his own. And so now the Chiller back in control, leading the race. Jacob second. Red Fire third. Beatnik gonna new attempt to take third place. Here we go. Make the attack. Fire's anticipating. And looks like Fanflow isn't back into the pits. And it looks like we have trouble. Lucas spun out. Or something, I'm not sure. Fanflow in the pits already after the first lap. And looks like Cryptic is having problems staying in this event. So pretty much like I said, the Chiller on his own. Looks like Tadpole and Cobb battling for P7. Globetrotter was involved partly. Now Owen also taking part. Cobb into the penalty club. Yeah, I'm really sorry for being because it's just being extremely glitchy for reasons unknown. But Beatnik has taken third from Red Fire, and Cobb out of the event. As DRS is enabled as Cryptic gets thrown out again. So we have one out already. Well, pretty much two out because Cryptic is in P15 and is just can't stay in the session. Anyways, here comes Reese. Looking for a fight to get himself into 4th place. And just can't seem to do it. Just can't seem to do it for now. Now it looks like he has a chance this time. And he is through into P4. And Tadpole clears Globetrotter for P6. That's the fight there. Literally for back, Owen being tracked by Egg, P9. Meanwhile, Luke battling with for P11. Yeah, literally this stream's just being buggy for some weird reason. Just keep disconnected or anything. Just keeps lagging off for some odd reason. And oh, there goes Globetrotter spinning out in the Ascari. So Globetrotter goes spinning out of P7. That's unfortunate for the newcomer. Cryptic is trying in the lobby, which he does, but I think it won't last for long. He'll probably be out again. Wavy has crashed at the end of the Ascar. Yes, he has. But no safety car deployed for that. Beatnik switches places with Jacob, and now these two will be in pursuit of the Chiller. I have no idea why this stream is being so laggy on Twitch. It's never happened before. Yeah, like literally it's just breaking up and everything. I was trying to dark guess. What are the odds is because Jack is hosting? Because the rounds, it's always been Luke that hosted, and I've had no problems. But Jack is host, so maybe that could be it. It's just a wild guess, but I'm not sure. Anyways, the two Ferraris trying to gain some ground to catch the Chiller, but he is still gone and away. And Globetrotter at Ascari, and that will trigger a safety car. Yeah. Just bear with me 1 minute as I wait and head off to the pits. Oh. Back at it. Hopefully this thing is fine. So safety car is out and a bunch of changes were done. So let's take a look. So the chiller has opted to stay out. Yeah, so the chiller's opted to stay out. So is Jacob. Jack, Term, and Egg have done the same. Beatnik, Redfire, Tadpole, Owen, Leighton, Luke, Fanfu, and Cryptic are now. So we're only on lap 7 of 27. 21 laps here in RPL F1. Now I had to. This is basically a part 2 of the stream because we had a glitch in our streaming, but we're back up and running again. So we're back to the restart. So this is what we have, to say the least. So it looks like should be going back to green. We are. So the chiller is in control of the field. Now the question is what will they do? What will the chiller do? Let's see, as the field lines themselves up to see what happens when the chiller will take off. It's not going yet. Oh, there he goes. Time guard. We're back underway here in Monza, and it looks like Term might think about a move on Jack as Egg sends it down and goes past. Whoa! Oh boy, there goes Term. There goes Term, and Tadpole collected with it, and Tadpole retires on track. He is done. After getting a penalty, I mean, part of that rule, Tadpole shouldn't do that. I don't think he can't. I mean, is it qualifying? You can't do that, or is it both? I think it is both, but I'm not sure. But anyways, Redfire battling with Owen. 4P9. He's got Cryptic right behind. Redfire trying to keep in tune, but can't do anything about it. Cryptic still in the back, no points. He's off in P8, battling up against Luke for 7th place. Beatnik, now he will have to deal with Egg to get past. He'll have to get past Egg to put himself into P4. Flying their way down Main Street, but Eggs E4 right now in the Haas, trying to chase down and catch Jack, who's in P3 right now. Meanwhile, Cub staying in tune with the chiller, 1.1 seconds behind. Yeah, not doing much fate, not moving much. And, well, we got problems. That is Reese off into the wall and collected by Leighton. So it looks like Reese went spinning out somehow, and Leighton involved as well. And Egg moved over for Beatnik. Beatnik up into P4. Does Egg have damage? Maybe, because he was a little tiny bit on the slow out of Ascari. Nope, it does look good. He looks okay. I'm thinking maybe he did move over to let Beatnik through, but Beatnik through into P4. Jacob still sitting in P2, trying to close that gap onto the chiller. And looks like Leighton has crashed in Parabolica. And that will be another safety car now. Well. Man. That was unfortunate. So Leighton is out. Reese is in the back. Let's see what happens. Let's see, will the chiller go in? No, he does not. But Jacob will. Jacob is in. Phoenix stays out, Jack is in, and so is Egg. Here we go. Medium tires come on. And off and away this group goes. Well, the chiller opts to stay out again. Now is this gonna work for him, or will this bite him? In a sense. Now he has Beatnik behind. Beatnik is on hards. Luke right behind in third. Redfire's in 4. Cryptic hanging in P5. Owen up in P6. Reese is sitting in P7. And that's all these guys that had, well, except for Luke, all these guys did pit beforehand. Now Jacob is going to be the first new medium tire guys. So this is going to be... Oh wait, no, Luke did pit. He was on hards and he went to mediums. Okay. Well, but literally, the chiller is the only one that did not stop yet. So that should be interesting to say the least. So let's go over the grid again. And this is who is left in this event. So we had 19 to start, but because of the restart, Adrian and Sugi have not returned. Therefore, Adrian bailed out so we can watch F1 qualifying, which thankfully for me I can rewatch on on F1 TV, so that's good. Sugi is actually out with family, so he couldn't return back, so that's unfortunate for him. But anyways, so here's what's left. So the chiller is in the lead, Beatnik sitting in second, Luke third, Redfire fourth, Cryptic sitting in P5, Owen sixth, Reese seventh, Jacob 8, Jack 9, Term in 10. And then the Haas pair of Egg and Philden make up the rest of the grid. We had Cobb go into the pits. He bailed out. He bailed. Wavy crashed in Ascari. No safety car for that. Globetrotter did crash in Ascari. Caused a safety car. Tadpole, after getting mixed up with somebody in turn 1. felt retired on track, and Leighton crashed in Parabolica, this causing this safety car, which is in now. Now let's see how the chiller will react. See how Beatnik will react to the chiller's restart. See, not that bad. Not that bad. Slightly better than Jacob's reaction. We're back in the way here in Monza. Beatnik in pursuit after the chiller. Luke sitting in P3 to help him out. Red Fire, by the way, having some questionable internet issues. And Beatnik bogged down before turn 3. Luke takes over second place. So Luke will take over second, and Jacob trying to battle Reese, P7. Meanwhile, come out of the Lesmos, the chiller ahead of Luke 1.5 seconds in half a lap, with Beatnik not having a good moment, to say the least. Jacob hogtied with some of the slower cars, and now has Jack to worry about, as Jack's making his move. Reese trying to sneak a peek on Owen to try to steal P6 from him, and oh, there goes Owen off into the gravel and falls to the back of the field. That sucks. So Reese up into P6, but not for long. Here comes Jacob looking to make a move. Here he goes. Side by side in the first variant. And Jacob is through. Jack decides to follow. Reese falls to 8th place. Meanwhile, Jack is following Jacob, as looks like Term has spun out in the second variant. Looks like Jacob battling with Cryptic now. This for P5 makes easy work, and he is up into P5 now. And Jacob up into P5. Next up ahead of him is Red Fire. And it looks like Beatnik deciding to take the second place back, gets back ahead of Luke, and he does so. Red Fire looking to sneak a peek. Oh! Late block by Luke. Caught Red Fire off. Oh boy! Lock up by Luke, and almost a collision, to say the least. And Luke loses third to Red Fire, and now fourth to Jacob. But now, that puts Jacob back in the line of fire against Red Fire. And now he has Beatnik can be used as a cover ploy. But now the question is how will Jacob fare against Red Fire? Because Red Fire having some internet connectivity issues. That plagued him last season on Red Fire. Internet problems did plague him last season, as Cryptic loses P6 to Jack now. See, is he gonna make the move? Looks like maybe he is. Slingshotted through in Parabolica and into P3. Way to go, Jacob. Up into P3 he goes. Nice job there, to say the least, but the Chiller's lead over the Ferrari pairing, 4 seconds has gone up to. Slight lock up by Jacob, but he is up into P3, and there goes Red Fire, spun out, Was that contact with Luke, or did he lose it on his own? Was it contact with Luke and Jack? I'm not sure. I know he was right around those guys when the incident occurred. But Luke, now into P4, battling it up with Jack. Cryptic sitting in P6, Reese sitting in P7. Oh, a little bump and bang. But Jack putting up a hard fight against Luke. But it's gonna come to an end. Here comes Jack taking a bit of the grass. And he is up into P4. Bit of an unconventional attack, but effective. Like I said, bit of an unconventional attack, but very effective to say the least, as Reese wanted to sneak a peek on Cryptic to try to take set 6, and he does do it. So Reese up into P6, and Beatnik switches places with Jacob. Jacob on the faster medium tires. The Chiller yet to pit. And I think he's just hoping for something. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Anyways, oh boy, Luke had to cut the track. I think he overshot or had a little help, but Luke still in P4 ahead of Jack. Jack's probably gonna say, I want that position back now. Looks like, will he make the move effective as he comes in? No, he doesn't. No, he does not. No move there. Anyways, Jack sitting up in P5. He's got Reese right behind him. So Mercedes looking decent with 18 points. I mean, they are in a fight with Ferrari for second in the Constructors' Championship. The Chiller looking to kill some of that gap against Scyther. And here goes Jack on the attack against Luke, and he is through into P4. An effective maneuver right there by Jack. And up into P4 he goes. So Jack up into P4, but unfortunately now his next target, Beatnik, to get into the podium place, he is 2 seconds behind. But Jack on the newer medium tires, on the newer mediums, it'll do. And we have a safety car because of Egg. Egg has crashed and it sparked a safety car. And that is going to help the Chiller out. Alright, so safety car in this lap. And we are on. Once the leader crosses the line, it'll be lap 21 of 27. So only 6 laps to go. The Chiller in control, looking for his first win since season 1. Can he do it and become the 5th RPL first time winner in RPL season 7? Off and away we go. Looks like Luke slow on the restart. Beatnik is clear, but now has to get past Jack, who's over a second ahead. Jack in 3rd place. Jacob in pursuit of the Chiller to try to get himself into getting his 2nd win in a row. But can he do that? That is the question. With only 6 to go, he is going to have to be quick and be careful of his ERS deployment. Reese cleared Cryptic for P7. Here comes Red Fire as well. Cryptic not having a good end of the race. And there goes Egg spinning at the end of the Ascari. Off and away we go. 4-5 to go. And Jacob still on tow with the Chiller. Only 0.6 of a second separate the two. Jack hanging on in P5. And not sure what Egg is doing. He's just sitting at the main straight. Anyways, the Chiller is. I think Egg is trying to cause another safety car, which is not a good idea because then that'll really ruin things up for Jacob as Reese clears Luke for P5. Meanwhile, Jacob in pursuit of the Chiller is right on his tail. Chiller going off the track in Parabolica. That is track limits right there, and he's gained some ground on Jacob, to say the least. But let's see if Jacob can just regain that ground, as Egg is just screwing around in the Lesmos now to try to cause a safety car. Now the Chiller. Jacob trying to get past. DRS now enabled. Can Jacob clear? He's got that speed, he's getting it, but just can't do it. Yellow flag active because of Egg going wicked slow, hanging around 80 miles an hour. So if Jacob tries to pass, he can't do it because of the double wave yellows. Because of Egg's slow car. And that's why he slowed on purpose to give the Chiller DRS. That is why. So Egg helping the Chiller by getting him DRS by going excessively slow. Jacob's still within half a second of the chiller. So Jacob's going to have to do something in order to get by. Well, only 11 left now. As Fanflo bowing Owen. Let's see what... We're still on board with these two. This is literally the fight of the race as Beatnik has closed in on Jack now. So a battle for the lead and a battle for third as Lugo's spinning in Ascari. Here we go, 2 to go now. Can Jacob do it? Beatnik clears Jack. Here goes Jacob on the outside, attacking into turn 1. Can he do it? Oh boy, little bump and bang. They are staying close together. Battling it out. Oh boy, it's gonna get tight. Oh Lord, this is making me sweat here. As Jacob is fighting with the chiller to stay in the lead, to get the lead back. He does. Jacob takes the lead. Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Battling out again. And he hooked. And the chiller dumps. Jacob. The chiller dumps the leader. The chiller just dumps the leader. Beatnik takes the lead now. That was uncalled. I think that was uncalled for. Because I'm not sure what happened, but the chiller just hooked and dumped him. That was just not right. Now we're on to the final lap. Beatnik is in the lead. Jack in second. Let's see if Beatnik can hold Jack off to win this race. Jack making an attack. Jack is fighting it with Beatnik. Beatnik's still hanging tough. He is ahead. Here we come into turn 3. Little bump. And Jack is ahead. But Beatnik on phase. He can try again in this DRS. Here we go. DRS deployed. This is his last shot. Can Beatnik make a shot? No, he can't. He's gonna have to do it in Parabolica and get a really good exit here. He's gonna have to do it. Here we go. Down the back straight. Here we go. Beatnik making a shot on the outside. Can he do it? He's ahead out of the Parabolica. Here they come. They're coming down to the wire. It's gonna be close. And Beatnik's done it. Holy hell, Beatnik has beat Jack to the line. Oh my goodness me. What? Holy hell. Beat Jack to the finish. Oh, it was a drag race and he'd done it. Oh my God. Well, I'm just at a loss for words, but Beatnik picks up win number 2, beating Jack. Wow. But Beatnik, what a win, getting himself the win. Jack winds up 2nd, Reese 3rd, Redfire 4th, the Chiller 5th, Cryptic 6th, Owen 7th, Fanflow 8, Term 9, and Luke in 10th place. But what a race, to say the least. Wow. But next week, here we move on for next week's events. So for the calendar next week, F1 Tier 2 will be at Monza Friday for round 6 of their season. F2 will be at Silverstone next Saturday for Silverstone for round 5, and then F1 will be at Singapore for round 15. So from RPL Streets, it's time, and we'll say good night. Have a great one.